Figured I'd do a little update video on the 98 Ranger. It's been a little while since I posted anything about it, but as you can tell, got the 4-cylinder pulled out. Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing it out in the grass and wet dirt, but I made it happen. So don't ever say there's no excuse to pull a motor, because if I can do this, you can pull anything. Just got to pull the transmission out, which all it lacks is the cross member, and that's out of there. The drive shaft, everything else is already out. Probably gonna do a little cleanup on the engine bay, because it looks pretty gross from all that stuff that was in there before. I also had to order the some adapter plates to fit on the motor mounts right here, which these are the 2.5 motor mounts, and I heard you're supposed to use the 4.0 motor mounts. I don't know if there's, what the difference is between the two, but that's just what I was recommended to use. I may go ahead and try them on these 2.5 motor mounts for now, see if it works. I'll drop it in here, see if it lines up. If it does, I'll just reuse these. If not, I'll go ahead and get the 4-liter motor mounts. But I ordered the adapter plates off of eBay from a guy called, his page is Rick's Rangers, and he has some of the best quality swap mounts for the 98 plus 2-wheel drive models that I've found. I mean, I ordered them, they came in the mail the other day, and they're extremely high quality. They're really thick, they're supposed to set the engine in there the correct way. It's supposed to have, everything's going to clear really well. Oil panel clear, it levels the engine perfectly. So I ended up going with those. They were I think they're $50 free shipping on eBay, and they're from Rick's Rangers. I'd go check them out if you ever decide to order some. I wouldn't get any of those cheap knockoffs either, because I've heard people had a lot of alignment issues and stuff with those. But yeah, I just figured I'd give you guys a little update. I got a lot of stuff back here pulled out. I fixed the brakes on it. I got the exhaust, all that stuff pulled out of here. I'm gonna get all the spare tire stuff out after I pull the bed, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the fuel pump and run the fuel lines and all that stuff when I pull the bed off of this thing. I'm probably gonna try to run a 93 through 97 Ford Ranger return style fuel hat, and then put the Explorer pump on the assembly, and then run the fuel lines off the Explorer to have the return assembly set up on the Ranger frame and stuff like that. That way I can still have the factory lines and the fuel pump and everything. It'll all look factory. At least that's what I'm hoping. I guess we'll find out. I was told I should be able to reuse the same drive shaft, the stock drive shaft, and I think you might have to change the yoke out with the Explorer yoke. I'm not 100% sure on that, but whenever I find out, I'll do another update and I'll let you guys know. I've done a little bit of interior stuff on this truck. I went ahead and you can't really tell. Well, I went ahead and pulled the headliner out. It looked pretty terrible. It was sagging. I ripped that out. I'm gonna rip the carpet out because it's disgusting. I pulled the passenger side airbag assembly out, and I gutted the entire assembly, and I put the factory dash cover from the airbag back on, so it looks like the airbag's still in there, but it's actually gutted out on the inside. So I'm trying to do a little bit of weight savings on this truck to help out, which, I mean, these things are already pretty light, so I mean, lighten it up even more with this V8, I mean, it might get a little crazy. I pulled the center console out. I'm gonna put the Explorer center console inside. Took out all the other stuff in there I didn't need, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. I guess I'll do another video once I get a little bit more progress done on this thing. I'm supposed to go pick up a good Explorer 302 in Dallas tomorrow, because I found out the one that was in the Explorer that I bought, it ended up being trashed. I guess it threw a rod or something. I don't know, it's destroyed. So I'm just gonna put a good running 302 long block in here and then use all the stuff off the 97 I bought, and then, you know, put on it, wire it up, have it ready to go and everything. It should turn right on as soon as I fire it up, hopefully. That's if everything goes to plan. So far everything's been going really smooth. This Ranger's actually in really good shape. I haven't had any bolts break off, nothing stripped out. It's actually been going really good, surprisingly, and probably one of the easiest, best projects I've ever done so far. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully come out with another video fairly soon, and have this thing going pretty soon. If you can, please like, subscribe, comment, you know, anything you feel like doing. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.